Sometimes you don't even notice you're doing it. Things are going well. Maybe in a relationship, maybe at work, maybe just in life in general. And then, little by little, you start doing things that chip away at it. You overthink. You create problems where there aren't any. You pull away from people who care. You procrastinate on opportunities you actually want. You make choices that don't align with the outcome you truly desire. And when it all unravels, you tell yourself, see, I knew it wouldn't last. But here's the truth. A lot of the time, it could have lasted. You just didn't know how to let it. Self-sabotage is one of the strangest psychological patterns we have because it's often unconscious. It's not that you wake up one morning and say, I'm going to ruin my relationship, or I'm going to blow this opportunity. It's more subtle. It's an instinct that's built from years of conditioning, past experiences, and fear. Fear of failure, sure, but just as often, fear of success. See, good things come with responsibility. They come with the risk of losing them. And if your brain has been wired through past pain to expect disappointment, then anything good feels temporary, fragile, almost too good to be true. That's where the sabotage starts. Your brain wants to control the ending before the ending controls you. If you grew up in an environment where good things didn't last, where love was inconsistent, where safety was unpredictable, where you had to earn affection, then your nervous system learned to expect the rug to be pulled out from under you. So when something good finally comes along, it doesn't feel safe. It feels suspicious. You're waiting for the catch, and waiting long enough often makes you create one. Maybe you pick fights in relationships to see if the other person will stick around. Maybe you hold back from giving your all to a new opportunity so that if it doesn't work out, you can tell yourself it's because you didn't really try. Maybe you ghost people or push them away because being vulnerable feels more dangerous than being alone. At its core, self-sabotage is protection. Flawed, misguided protection. But protection nonetheless. Your brain would rather end something on your terms than risk the pain of it ending on someone else's. It would rather have the comfort of the familiar, even if the familiar hurts, than the uncertainty of something new. The problem is, this protection keeps you stuck. It keeps you from growth. It convinces you that chaos is safer than stability, that struggle is more normal than peace. You start believing that good things are for other people, and that you're somehow not built for them. But that's not the truth. The truth is, you can have good things. You just have to stop fighting them. You have to start catching yourself in the act of sabotage, noticing the small behaviors, the quiet doubts, the moments you start building walls instead of bridges. You have to realize that being uncomfortable in good situations doesn't mean the situation is wrong. It means your nervous system is adjusting to something it hasn't had before, and that adjustment takes time. It takes practice. Sometimes it means letting people prove you wrong about what you've come to expect from relationships. Sometimes it means showing up fully for opportunities, even if you might fail. Sometimes it means allowing yourself to feel safe without looking for danger around every corner. Self-sabotage loses its power when you see it for what it is, an old habit that no longer serves the person you're trying to become. If you want to stop sabotaging good things, you have to give yourself permission to have them. That means believing, not just hoping, but believing that you're worthy of things that last, that you don't have to ruin them before they ruin you, that you can handle the vulnerability of joy without preparing for the pain of loss. Because good things are not accidents. They're not temporary miracles you have to cling to before they vanish. They are the natural result of growth, of healing, of showing up in your life without letting fear make all your decisions. And yes, it's risky, it's vulnerable, but that's what makes it worth it. The alternative is living a life where you're always half present, half invested, half hoping. You don't have to keep doing that. You are allowed to let good things be good. You are allowed to stop sabotaging the very things you've been praying for. You are allowed to stay.